Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Lore Master, and we are back here with our Fearimbess, and she's going to tell us what we need to do next.
For good or ill, we now have no choice but to embark upon this journey.
It has now begun, Pine Wolf. For good or ill, we now have no choice but to embark upon this journey. May both aims of the Maladream see victory in the end. The rescue of the prisoners held by the enemy in Dol Guldur, and the delay of an attack out of Mirkwood into Lothlorien. We will do all that we can to see that both of these are done.
The success of the Hidden God's errand will depend, I think, upon secrecy.
We must ensure that the orcs of Mirkwood do not learn of Mazog's presence beneath the eaves, or they will surely launch an attack upon us in such numbers that we cannot repel them. To the southeast are two forts from which the orcs of Mirkwood maintain a watch over this part of the forest. Search any of the coffers that you find at Mathu Ular and Azure Malafung for orc communications, and defeat any of the Tagash that you find in the Mirkweaves as you do so. If you can return to me with any plans or messages that mention Mazog, we can determine how to proceed. If they are aware that we have brought him out of Moria, we may need to act quickly to survive. Very well. I shall do so. Now, does anyone else have anything they wish us to do?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Yes, we took the orcs by surprise when we landed, and quickly routed them into their forest. However, we believe they may have another camp nearby or are preparing a retaliatory assault, for we have recently seen goblin scouts on occasion. We have dispatched our own patrols to find their camp, but have been thus far unsuccessful. If you would, scour the Murkies for these elusive scouts. Perhaps they may carry some clues as to the camp's whereabouts. They have a mastery of stealth, so it may be difficult to find them. Also, you should speak with Thethfnel and Farinal up in Echad Sirion. They may have other tasks for you. We'll see. I'll look for these. I'm not going to guarantee you that I'm going to find any of them if they're so elusive. But we shall see. Anything you need me to do?
Mind my words, traveler.
Yes, Pine Wolf, it is good that you have come. Our forces swept through the area like a storm, but we were unable to signal our kindred in Lothlorien that all went well. If you would, I have a task for you. Take this banner to Fallag, the ruins of an orc tower overlooking the Anduin in the south of here, and brace it with stones. Surely you will find a suitable pile of stones there. When our banner flies for our kindred to see, return to me. All right, I shall do so. All right, of course we have some more to do there. Let us also.
How can I be of service?
That's enough for now. And let's see. How about return to here? Now, let us go and see if anyone up there has anything that we need to do. Hello there. Anything you need done?
Stay a moment.
Yes, if you have a moment, Pine Wolf, I will speak with you. Our forces landed recently upon the shore and drove off the orcs after a mighty battle. However, many dark creatures have been seen lurking upon their shore still. Many wargs and kriban roam the Murkies, undoubtedly spying upon the enemy of Dol Guldur. The eyes of Dol Guldur must be blinded of our movements, so you want me to kill these spies and wargs? Well, I suppose I can do that. And what else do I need to do? Oh yeah, kill some orcs and goblins in the Murkies. All sorts of stuff I can do here. At first, actually, I guess I should improve my. There's assigned power vigilance. See, I use it so rarely that I couldn't even remember what the icon looked like. But it might give me some hope of actually seeing these goblins that we are supposed to kill. But we also need Oh, and there's a spy. Oh, come on. Alright, fine. I'll turn around here and kill you this way. There you go. Well, they're going to go down quickly. It appears that the local wildlife has moved in here after the orcs left. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope, nothing in there, but I suppose that shouldn't be too much of a surprise. And seeing how that wasn't one of the places mentioned. There you go. And since we can see the golden wood up there, I suppose that means that they were told to look to this tower and see if there were a flag there. It appears that this wall has been taken down because I remember checking that wall earlier and it was pretty much intact before. So I guess that was knocked down when the orcs were killed and we must have repaired the bridge. Okay, they had time to repair the bridge, but they didn't have time to plant the flag. Oh, well, okay. Perhaps there was a certain amount of practicality to making sure that the bridge was there. Or maybe the orcs are preparing an attack. Right. Yeah, like that'll be a few levels before I can do that. I ain't too sure I remember going to that rune before. I think I've always missed it in the past. Don't ask me how. But I suppose my higher level characters, if assuming I remember, could know about that little bit of coffer there. And here you go. Yeah. Forward. I think something's nearby. Who's there? Well, or not. I thought I heard muffled feet from a goblin, but maybe I was wrong. And here's the camp. This camp looks completely different from the one I remember. Completely different. What am I doing this time? Well, if I remember before, it was something with walls and stuff like that. I didn't remember an open camp like this. So either I found a... Well, this is the series where I keep on going. This has been one where I have kept on going to new areas. So maybe that's what it is. Because apparently there are two different places you could go to in order to get the coffer. So perhaps this is the alternate one and I just never noticed it in the past. That is rather strange. Either that or they snuck a change in it since the last time I was here. I do remember there being walls. Well then, let's see what's in the coffer. Hey, a letter addressed to Mazog. Alright, good. We could read his mail later. Hey, it's my weapon! There you go. There you go. And now we can take care of you. But anyway, I remember having to zigzag around in order to get to the coffer. And go through all sorts of crazy mechanizations. This is a lot easier. And now, we've dealt with them, Well, we still have those goblin scouts, but I'm not going to worry too much about those. If they're sneaky, I just I made no promises on those. I just said if I found any, I would deal with them. And that is still the case. So let us head back to camp, and I'm sure that I'll run into a couple of spies or scouts along the way. I took care of those wargs and birds.
How can I be of service?
Very good. It will be long ere the eyes of Dol Guldur will be fixed upon us. Perhaps by then the rest of our forces will have joined us. Very well, and we also need to report on the other. Oh yes, upon planting that flag. And here she is, right here.
What do you need?
Welcome back, Pine Wolf. You have planted the banner? Ah, then all is well. Once the threat of siege is lessened, Lord Celeborn will muster a greater force to join us. All right. Good. That'll be helpful. Now, let's see about Mazog. Oh yeah, what is in this letter? Hail, Mazog, Lord of the Pit and ruler of the caves. The bearer of all this communication has been proven in battle, his strength measured among the very highest of my warriors. I gift him to your services in token of your friendship. Oh boy, the irony of this. The bearer of this communication. Like they did. They just gifted me to Mazog. Yes, to protect Mazog, to keep him from escaping. Hello there.
Let me see what you have found.
You have found a report addressed to Mazog in the coffer? Good. Fortune is with us, my adventurous lore master. These orcs do not yet know that we have captured Mazog and brought him into Mirkwood. They think he resides still in Moria. The errand of the Hidden Guard remains secret. But a problem arose while you were away. Luth Greyhammer, a dwarf of Rowan's company, has become increasingly agitated about the plans of the Golden Host. Speak with him here in Echad Sirion, if you would, and assure him that we are doing all we may to make the journey a safe one. His family has many grievances with the orcs, but I fear the Greyhammers may do us ill if they do not keep their heads about them. Very well. I shall speak with one of the Greyhammers. Oh, this one seems to be like he wants to speak with me. My brother Rosar is a good Greyhammer. He has slain many orcs. Okay, that makes a good Greyhammer.
At last, someone who will listen to me.
I might have known it would be you, Pine Wolf. You are held in great esteem by my lords Brosi and Broger, and have proven yourself a friend of the Iron Garrison. You would be a friend, too, of the Greyhammers. These elves do not have the experience with orcs that we Greyhammers do. Oh, they seem to understand enough when I recount the many grievances my family has suffered at the hands of Mazog and his forebearers, but I can tell you they think it exaggerates. Do I exaggerate the wounding of my grandfather Thormar at Azenubizar, who walked with a limp ever after, or the curse levied upon my father Tandri by Bolg himself, that he never again find valuable ore in the deeps? I just want these elves to acknowledge how dangerous Mazog is, even in captivity, and then post a Greyhammer sentry wherever he may be kept. You go back and tell Alfremus that my family deserves this honor after all the hurts Mazog and his kin have wrought upon mine. Okay. Right. Curse.
Mazog will account for all slights in time, both real and imagined.
Apparently she doesn't believe him very much. Yes, I see. I admire the determination of the Greyhammers, and am sure that Luth and the rest of his family will be a great help to the Golden Host. But I hope he will spend more time with his duties, and less time explaining the various grievances he bears against the orcs. We have all suffered at their hands, and Luth no more than the rest of us. Achardor might say he suffered less than some. But don't worry, he will suffer all slights in time. Radar spoke with me while you sought that dwarf. It is time to bring Mazog deeper into Mirkwood. Ooh.
Radier has planned a course through Mirkwood that avoids some of its overt dangers.
But the first leg may be treacherous. The path he has chosen winds through the fetid marshland of the Drownholt. He names it Rad Kined, and tells me that it should be free of orcs. But Radier spoke of other hazards, the like of which we may not expect. Spongy earth that clings to the foot, thickets and briars that will catch clothing and armor and break your concentration, great pools of stagnant water that can slow your progress to a crawl. You and the other members of the Hidden Guard will need to be cautious of these and other dangers. Few travel through the Drownholt, unless they have very good reason to do so. Keeping beneath the enemy's notice until Mazog is at his doorstep is one such reason. Speak with me again, and I will show you to the rest of the company for this leg of the journey. And how will that little trip go? We'll find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays, The Lore Master.